Before this video starts, I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you all for 12 subscribers. I have been trying to get past 10 subscribers since I had like probably 8 or 7 subscribers. Again, you've all got me past that goal, and I'm very thankful for all of you who helped me through this. So enjoy my first impression of Overwatch 2, and have a wonderful day. How's it going on, everybody? We're Dragon here, and today I want to talk about my first impressions of Overwatch 2. So the first thing I want to talk about is how I think about it. The map looks great. Everything else that has been made differently looks amazing. I'm going to talk about the character remakes and the 3 new heroes that have arrived into the game. So enough talking, let's just get straight into what I think about this. Okay, the thing I'm going to start off with for my thoughts and what I think about the entirety of Overwatch 2 so far is I'm going to talk about the new heroes first. The first hero I'm going to talk about is soujourn. Her abilities and her railgun is pretty well made. The animations are really cool, and I want to talk about her abilities and what I think about those as well. So, her abilities, she has an ability called Disruptor Shot. And what the Disruptor Shot does is it will shoot out a ball that will slow down and damage enemies over time until the ability is done and the ball disappears. But I'm also gonna go right to her railgun. Her railgun is the thing that's special about her railgun is every single shot she hits with her gun, there will be a bar of energy on the front of your screen going up and up until it's at 100. And then you can, whatever thing you're on, Xbox, PS4, PC, that extra button will be, or right click on PC, LT on Xbox, and I forgot PS4 or PS5, but that other click will shoot out a powerful blast that will do 130 to the body and 260 to the head. Her other ability I want to talk about is Power Slide. What Power Slide does is just a ground slide that can be cancelled into a high jump. So if you click space on PC, A on Xbox, and X on PS4, you will jump high so you can get to another place quickly to survive. Unless an enemy is up there, then boom, you're dead. But now, the quick great thing I also want to talk about is her ultimate, Overclock. Basically, what Overclock does is that it will kind of automatically charge your energy blast, and it can quickly go to 100. You can immediately use it afterwards. They will overclock the blast. There's gonna be a little blue bar on the left next to your number of the impact or the energy that's being built for that powerful blast. If that fully goes down, the ultimate will be over.
I don't give up that easily.
Now, the next character where I'm going to be talking about is Junker Queen. Junker Queen is a tank character, and she has, I don't remember how much health she has, but let's go to her abilities. So, her abilities. Her scattergun is just a pump action shotgun. Now here's where her abilities come into play. So, sorry. So, one of her abilities is called Jagged Blade. The passive of it is a quick melee. It's a quick melee that wounds enemies, dealing damage over time. and the active is to throw your blade and can be reactivated to return it. And the thing with the blade is that when you throw it and it hits someone and you bring it back to you, it will bring back the enemy towards you as well.
Sniper spotted. Heads down.
Now, for our next thing, commanding shout. It increases your health by 200 and nearby allies' health by 100, and also increases your movement speed by 30. And this also it also goes around for everyone for a 5-second speed boost. Her other ability, Carnage, is an axe. When you swing her axe, it will wound all enemies in front of you, dealing damage over time. And now, the ultimate of hers is named Rampage. It charges forward, wounds enemies, dealing damage over time and preventing them from being healed. And what I think about the abilities, I think these are really good. I think these could be it's a very well kitted for a tank, especially Junk Queen. I didn't expect, and then I didn't say how I feel about soujourn's abilities. They're very great as well. Very useful in a big movement character. Now, the last new hero I want to talk about is Kiriko. Her abilities are actually pretty good, especially for support. The first thing I'm going to talk about is her kunais. She has 12 kunais and is a slow firing attack or weapon. It might be slow, but it can deal a pretty good amount of damage. Next up will be her Swift Step. What Swift Step does is that when you look at an ally, and it will show a button that you need to press, and as soon as you see the ally and you press that button, you will pretty much teleport to that teammate or that ally of yours, and then you can heal them. And then her other ability, Protection Suzu. Or Shuzu, I don't know how to pronounce them, I'm very sorry. That ability will make your teammates invincible for 1 second. Yeah, Han. Upon impact, allies in the area become briefly invulnerable and are cleansed of most negative effects. Like, for example, Anna, when she hits you with her sleep gun. As long as you use that ability of Kiriko, they will wake up immediately from that ability. Now, her healing Afuda. It channels a burst of healing talismans that can seek targeted allies, which is very great. I'm liking the abilities sound good very far. Now, her ultimate, Kitsune Rush, or Kitsune Rush. It summons a fox spirit that rushes forward, accelerating the movement, attack speed, and cooldowns of allies that follow its path. So it's basically like a type of Tokyo entrance, or basically just a way to walk upon this path, and it will speed up your teammates. Now, her passive is like Hanzo's and Genji's. She can climb up walls. Now, this next thing I want to start off with, I want to talk about the character reworks. The first character I want to talk about for their rework is Cassidy. So, Cassidy got a pretty good rework, and the first thing that was reworked is his flashbang. The flashbang is now it's a grenade, and the grenade, well, it's a short range. You throw a short range grenade that homes in on nearby enemies and deals additional damage if it sticks to them. So if they're pretty low, stick the enemy with the grenade, they will be dead. And his rolls damage, so his movement speed is increased. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty much the rework for him. The magnetic grenade is very good. I'm pretty sure it has the same range as his flashbang from Overwatch 1. Next character, I wanted to talk about Genji. So let's get talking about that. The first rework I want to talk about him is Shurikens. I'm pretty sure they were pretty much the same. I just want to talk about them. So Shurikens deal 29 damage. Spread angle is pinpoint. The projectile speed is 60 meters per second. The area of effect is for 0.1 meters. Shuriken radius. And 3 shurikens per 0.88 seconds. Recovery stops while using melee. And the real load time is 1.5 seconds animation. Headshot, you can hit them in the head. There's 2 different types of 3 shurikens. You can throw them, all 3 of them in straight line. Or you could throw them in 3 directions. You throw them to like diagonal left, straight, and diagonal right. The next thing I want to talk about is his Swift Strike. I'm pretty sure all of this is the same, but I really want to talk about some of the new things. Gravitation Surge. So yeah. He's gotten a new ability called Gravitation Surge. It's ultimate ability. The aim type is arcing projectile. Initial cast. The area of effect is ability start. Oh, that's Zarya. Okay, I just thought of that. Sorry. That was ultimate. Dragon Blade. That's his ultimate ability. The aim type is melee. The damage is 110 per hit. Move speed is 30%. Buff. The max range is 5 meters. Ring of fire, 1 swing per 0.9 seconds. Casting time is 1 second on 0.224 seconds. 1 second. And the duration is 6 seconds for how long the ability lasts. 0.048 seconds. Sword dealing damage. 0.568 seconds. Recovery after swing from right to left. Same thing from left. 0.768 from left to right. The headshot, you cannot deal a headshot with the ability. And the ultimate cost is 1932. But I'm pretty sure his sword got a new ability to itself. Can it like launch a little bit of a like slice, like straight ahead? I don't know how to explain it. But it's called Dragon's Breath. While using Dragon Blade, your slash creates a large piercing projectile. A big green slash. Again, it will launch a projectile towards your enemy and deal good damage. Okay, now, the next rework I want to talk about is Bastion. Bastion got a rework, and now I'm going to talk about his turret mode. So, his turret. In Overwatch 1, as soon as you get into turret form, you will not move. It will not allow you to move in the slightest. But in Overwatch 2, they allowed the turret to move around for 6 seconds. Oh yeah, the turret is not a permanent thing anymore. It will last only 6 seconds in that state of that ability.
We're in this together. All of us.
Now, the other thing I want to talk about is his his recon, his gun. Instead of shooting pretty fast, it shoots slowly, but it does a pretty good amount of damage, and it's highly accurate. His healing ability has been switched with an A36 tactical grenade. It fires a bomb that bounces off walls and explodes when it impacts enemies. Now, for his assault, it's a slow-moving tank with a powerful rotary cannon. That is the thing that can only move for 6 seconds. And his ultimate was also changed. Instead of it just being a tank. Come in. Sorry about the little stop in speaking. Let's just continue. So, like I was talking about Bastion. Bastion's ultimate, instead of him being a moving, powerful tank, he is now an artillery cannon that will shoot up into the sky, becoming immobile, and can fire up to 3 powerful artillery shells. And they pack a lot of damage when they connect. The next character rework I want to talk about is...
Who's your favorite hockey team?
I'm more of a basketball person.
Sorry for the pause.
Team, huh?
So,
Don't put words in my
the
mouth.
next character rework I want to talk about is Doomfist. I want to talk about him. So, he has been changed, and now he is a tank instead of a damage. So what has been changed about him is he does less damage, and he has a new ability that allows him to pull out his arm, putting power into his arm, and giving him a powerful punch afterwards. The next character I want to talk about for the reworks is Orisa, or Orisa. I don't know how to pronounce their name. They have also been reworked, and they have a new ability where they will spin a certain thing. I don't know. Hold on. Just give me a moment.
Precision and control
Is upon us.
So her rework.
I'm under attack.
So, sorry for not speaking. So, she will throw an energy javelin. It will launch a javelin at an enemy to stun and knock them back. More effective if the enemy hits a wall, which is very, very wonderful. And her other ability, which is javelin spin. It will spin your javelin to destroy projectiles, push enemies, and increase forward speed, so you'll walk quicker. And it can be cancelled by other abilities, like energy javelin to throw it. And her new ultimate, Terra Surge. It will sweep in enemies and anchor down, gaining the effects of fortify and charging up a surge of damage. You can use the left click or RT on Xbox to unleash the surge early. Now, the next character rework I want to talk about is Sombra. I want to talk about her rework. Wait, did she even get a rework? I'm not sure now. I don't think she got a rework. We already covered Cassidy. Zarya. I'm pretty sure she has 2 everything now. She can shield 2 people now. Reinhardt's changes. The first thing I want to immediately talk about for Reinhardt's changes is his ultimate. Instead of shooting only forwards, it will go in every direction, hitting people around him instead of just ahead of him. And he can throw 2 of his... Hold on, let me go see the name of it, so I can at least get to know the names of their abilities. Again, I'm very sorry if I keep on not speaking. I'm just trying to remember what their names of their abilities are. Try to find the ability name on YouTube, but people are not showing it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go on Microsoft Edge and then just wait to search though. Now,
Play of the game.
so instead of just okay, here that's what it's called. So instead of throwing one fire strike, he will throw 2 fire strikes instead. And again, we specify that his Earth Shatter will go in all directions instead of just going straight ahead. And now, let's move on from Reinhardt. For Reinhardt, Earth Shatter, I think he needed it because he pretty much get killed just because it mostly goes straight, and he can't do anything about it. I'm pretty sure Winston got changes, right?
Select your hero.
So now you can like do a powerful zap instead of just going completely everywhere with his zaps. Junkrat also got changes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now I think he got nerfed. So now you can move out of his bear trap. Someone can walk forward and from the bear trap and break free from it, but Junkrat can pretty much still get you hit by it.
5, 4, 3.
And I'm pretty sure that's the changes that you did. Okay, for Mei's rework, she got nerfed. I'm pretty sure her ice does less damage, but it's still, for me, when I face Mei, it feels like they buffed damage. So when she goes to her ice block to heal herself, when she leaves it, it will release ice straight ahead of her way, and it will freeze any enemy that is in front of it. So that's pretty much that.
Thanks, Doc. I'm on the objective.
She could also become a rock or a boulder of ice, and can roll into enemies and knock them down. Bridget has I don't know if she has a new ability, so I'm not gonna count her. Here's some new maps. Some of the maps got reworks, some of the maps are new, and they all look wonderful. I've seen their maps. And there are new game modes, a new ping system, 5v5s, and there's pretty much that. Pretty much the rest of the gameplay will be silent, but I'll be seeing you guys in another video. Just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Peace.
Taking the objective. Round up.
Moira by your side.
Ready to throw in the towel? Dead off. How you want?
Let's try something else. Coming through.
Death ain't on my doorstep yet.
I'll take a redo.
No time to waste.
Stay put.
You'll need more grit than that. Join me on the objective.
It's go time.
Eyes sharp this time.
Overtime. Best round.
Time for the reckoning.
Here goes nothing.
Score 0-1.
Good leadership makes.
Absolutely. Hiya.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective. The objective is
Got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind. Chew on that.
I'm here to help.
You don't know when to quit.
the objective. Convene here.
Ready to throw in the towel?
Having a rough time. I'm here to support.
Enemy spotted.
Good thing you ain't alone out here. How you work? Thank you.
You are not as useful.
I'm really feeling the heat.
That's just embarrassing.
Big pride. Now our feelings, love.
Bit early to dust off the boots. underestimating me. All patched up. I'll be taking the objective. Bit early to dust off the boots.
Stay put. It's go time.
Quit making yourself an easy target. Where was I? Much.
Disrupting. Stay down.
Where was I?
Back we go.
Draw.
Defeat. Play of the game.